What's up, everyone? Trey 1000 GT with a brand new video. It's been a while. I know the last video was the LA Gear regulator pump. I've had a couple pickups since that video, and I have some stuff that I kind of want to revisit. But before I get into this video, I want to just announce, for those that don't know, I did appear on Fuse's new show called Soul Searching. You can actually look it up through the YouTube search. And I was in the first video talking about the return of the Patrick Ewing line, the Ewing Athletics and the 33 High. They invited me over to Madison Square Garden to talk about the shoe, and had a great time. It was definitely an honor for me to be invited to come talk about, a brand that I love. So if you go, like I said, go check. If you haven't seen it yet, search Ewing. I think it's just Ewing 33 High Soul, SOLE searching, and it's on the Fuse channel. It's actually going to be, from what I understand, it's going to be on television coming soon. So stay tuned for that. But today I have two pairs of sneakers. This is from Converse's first string collection, and it's a retro of the 1970s Converse All-Star High and Low. And I think Converse did a wonderful job with this release. Now, this video will help you choose your size, and I'll let you know how the quality is. I've owned the original 1970s Converse All-Star, so my hopes were high when I saw that they were coming back. And I'm just so happy to have this retro. I never thought this was ever going to happen. So shout outs to Converse for doing one hell of a job. So let's get into the shoe. So first off, you'll notice the box is very retro. It's got the old school Converse font. Old school 1970s Converse low with the high sock. And Converse is doing a lot of good stuff with their first string product, in my opinion. I also like that snakeskin pack that just came out too. But so let's take a look at the lows first. And you'll see that the midsole is high, like the OG. And this piece right here, this is just like the original. Now, something that the original didn't have, this material for the midsole is very shiny. Wasn't like that on the original, but I gotta say I kind of like it because it seems like it's gonna be a lot easier to clean, and it's gonna hold up a lot nicer. So I have no beef with that. And then there's the license plate. Now, the original said made in the USA because back in the 1970s, these shoes were still being made in the USA. The canvas on these is much thicker, very, very nice. The shape is nicer. Because a lot of people are gonna sit here and ask, why should I spend, $10, $15, $20 extra for these when I could just go to the store? I mean, Converse All-Stars have become more expensive. I think they're like 50, 60 bucks. So they're not necessarily cheap. So my thing is that you're getting a nicer quality product. I just think it looks a million times better than the one that you go out to Foot Locker or whatever and get. And they have much more cushioning. Got the little where you can write your name. I mean, nobody's gonna probably do that. Maybe you will. So they're just very, very nice. Now sizing, I had a problem with sizing, but before I get into that, cause see, I wear typically in Converse All-Stars I wear 11.5, but they only made an 11 and a 12. So if you're like me and you wear 11 and a half in Converse All Stars, you're probably wondering what you should do. And what I did is I bought an 11 in the lows, and I bought a 12 in the highs. And here are the high tops. Also, the laces are really nice on these as well. It's like very thick. So this is the high top. And you'll notice that the stitching on the on this pair is different than what you would find today. They're just so much nicer. I mean, it's, you know, a lot of people gonna say I don't care what you're saying. It's still a Converse All Star, but these things, trust me when I say on your feet, they look much better than the typical Converse. They look more plush. You know, they are higher quality. So. That's the bottom. So anyway, so I got a 12 in the black pair, and I got an 11 in the lows. And like I said, I typically wear 11 and a half. So I was like, all right, well, let's see what happens. So my 11s fit perfect in the length department. So I have, you know, it's definitely enough length. When it comes to the width, they're a little narrow right here. And if your foot is even the least bit wide, my foot is just normal. It's not like it's a wide foot, but it's gonna press against your foot just a little bit. I'm hoping that with wear, it's gonna break open a little bit. Not break apart, but you know, it'll break in a little bit. So with the 12 is actually, when I lined them up to an 11 and a half, they actually lined up perfectly, but they fit much looser. So I mean, it's not horrific. It doesn't look too stupid, you know, but I think if you typically wear an 11 and a half in the Converse All Star, the one that you go into the store and buy, I would recommend going with the 11s. Unless, of course, you have a wide foot and you want to go with, you need a little bit room, then go with the 12. But I recommend, and I don't usually like too tight fit, like a shoe that fits too tight on me. But I went with the 11, and it seems to be okay. So, but yeah, Converse did a wonderful job on these. So, actually, you know what? If you want to know some of the differences, you should go to my video. I'll post a link in the box below, as well as a link to the Ewing video on Fuse. But go back, check my video. I have the Converse Ultimate review, and it goes back to the 1960s, starting with the Converse Fast Break, and it goes into the 1970s Converse All Star, the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s before Nike took over. And you can just see the differences, on the logo on the insole, the quality, the construction, the shape, the box differences, the license plate on the back, the quote-unquote license plate. So anyway, the next part of this video, I'm going to show you what these look like with shorts and with jeans, both pairs. All right, everyone, so that's the video. You guys got to see what they look like on your feet with shorts with jeans. You know the sizing. If you wear 11 and a half, they make half sizes below 11 and 12. I'm sorry, below 11, but at past 11, if you wear 11 and a half, I recommend going with the 11. It's gonna fit better. But if you want the room or you have a really wide foot, go with the 12. So with that said, they do run on the big side. So just so you guys know, and I didn't show you this. This is the little booklet that came with them. Tribute to our cultural icon, crafted with specific details from this era, constructed using modern techniques for the highest quality standards. And this is the inside. And that's the back. So anyway, once again, go check out my video in the link at the link in the box below. It's the ultimate Converse buyer's guide. Goes back from the 1960s all the way into the 2000s. And if you haven't yet, please join my Facebook page. You know, I'm posting up a lot of stuff on the site that you may have missed, and as well as new stuff as the brands are sending me information. And you know, we can have discussions on Facebook. That's usually where I try to put a lot of my time on Facebook, communicating directly with people. So if you got a question for me, you can hit me up on Facebook. I'll put a link so you can join the Facebook page. And as always, you can message me through here if you can't get in contact with me through Facebook. And also, go check out my Ewing video on Fuse. And as always, stay tuned for more videos.